This is the power supply for my SwitchMaster turnouts. This is Ridgeway Yard where I'm putting in the turnouts and using the SwitchMaster motors underneath. I'll show you in a second. I'm using a 470 ohm 1 watt resistor, and I'm using 2 diodes. So you can see the diodes are in opposite direction. That's just going to work the polarity when I throw the switch. This side here, I mean, I've got the green frog and the DCC, the black and the red, and the yellow is what I'm using is going out to the switch motor, which is this lead. So yellow going to the motor and white, which is the negative. So that's my switches there at the moment. If I come underneath here, you can see I've got SwitchMaster motors fitted in here. I'll throw one, and I'm using 1mm piano wire rather than the wire that they provide. It's more flexible. You don't need a lot on it there. So that's the next one there. So I've just got the 15 volt. I'm just got to tidy this up here. I'm just still building 15 volt AC. All the white common is going out to the motor. So that's coming from the power supply, and that's just tapping into it there. But the yellow wire, that's going back to the switch. And the other thing which I'm using, make sure the polarity is right, I just use a little lead. Got a lead there, and so that's the root this way. This side here, not working. Over there, it works. So just a little lead tester, which is just a 1K resistor on a lead, and you do it that way. And another lead tester. People ask me about how you test leads. You make your own up, a 9 volt battery, put a resistor on the negative, 1K, 2K resistor, that'll do, and a couple of clips, and you can test your leads. And if you don't like the clips, you can always put a bit of wire in there and make it a probe. So yeah, little handy test. So testing the leads. There's the root. It's coming down this way. That's got the power to it. DCC. That one doesn't have the power to it. So that's the frog is set up for the polarity to come through onto this track. So I've done that to all of them there, and that's I've just started putting in the coal tower there now. I'll put this other track down here. I'll have that as a caboose track. So yeah, so that's it. So all good. With the turnouts that I've made that I've got the SwitchMaster sitting on, this one hasn't got a SwitchMaster under it at the moment. That's just rolling. I've got to do that one yet. So that's ready to go. But what I'm doing there now is with the I've got about 1/4 of an inch from the 1/16 of an inch brass tube, and then a little I drilled a 1/16 hole in the printed circuit board as well, so it'll throw. Now wait a minute, I'll get my hand going here. So that's just enough. That 1/4 of an inch, it's just working that, and I'm just getting enough tension on that. That's tight. It's always going to sit back there, and that's what you want. You don't want to derail. So here's a rough sketch that I've made to remind myself how it all goes. So I'm just using the 15 volt AC supply in, using a white and a yellow. So the white is going up to the motors to the negative side, and the yellow is going via the switch, which has got 2 diodes and a 470 ohm resistor on the yellow going to the positive on the motor. You can see that. I hope. And that's how you get your SwitchMaster motors. They're nice. They're a nice slow motion motor, and I like them. I've been using them for years, and they're very reliable. So there you go. That's where I'm up to. Still making stuff.